Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much to anybody who's watched the previous video. It was my first article video and my first example of showing you what I do in some of my classes. So I also want to do the same thing today because people actually really enjoyed it. But I want to show you a B1 or B2 intermediate level article. So one that's not so high level. So if you're an intermediate speaker, this video is better for you. First of all, just to catch you up, what I had a very amazing weekend because I actually went to my own 30th birthday party. I had my friends dress up as countries that I'd visited, and I was the UK. So it was amazing. I had karaoke, I had food, I had my friends, my family. It was just an amazing time. So I'm back now and I'm ready to just keep working, keep going. I've enjoyed myself, but now I need to get back to reality. Anyway, so let's check out the article today. Let's choose one together. As you can see, we are back on Ingu, one of my favorite websites to use when I'm teaching. I love the daily news section. The daily news section is always up to date and they include so many different articles and examples and levels. So we love that. Once again, I'm not sponsored by Ingu, but Ingu, hit me up. But Ingu, you know where I am. I'm a big fan of yours. So we said that we would do a more intermediate level today. So let's get rid of all of the advanced. We just want to see level 4 to level 6. So level 4 would probably be a low B1, and level 6 is definitely probably high B2. Let's have a look. Oh, let's see what we have here. We've got business and politics. Kamakura store sells kanji ice cream that doesn't melt. Which one is the most interesting? Lots of Japanese things here. Japanese chain reduces plastic use as prices rise. Oh, lots of things. Many workers don't want to be managers. That could be interesting. We'll come back to that one. We've got science and technology. Ferrari unveils fully electric car. Could be interesting. Thinking longer can lead to worse decisions. Oh, I'm very interested in that one. Most Americans don't want a self-driving car. Anything else? Health and lifestyle. While walking is so good for our health, I went for a walk today, so that's very positive. The dangers of sitting down all day. Now, oh, we have to be decisive. Sometimes I'm not indecisive. I'm not very decisive. We did culture last time. Let's go to maybe why walking is so good for our health or thinking longer. Let's go to why walking is so good for our health. Let's do that one. It's a lower level one as well. So I want you to just see what a lower level article is like. Oh, this picture is taken in Cambridge, which is the city that I live, everyone. So lovely. What a lovely picture. Little dog, he's been shopping. Why walking is so good for our health. Once again, if you were in my class, we would do the vocabulary first. I could read it, then you could read it to practice. Repeat each word and example sentence after your tutor. If you are doing this at home, feel free to pause the video after I've spoken and you can practice your pronunciation. Simple, easy to do, understand, make, etc. This dish looks quite simple, but it's very tasty, strong, able to deal with force, pressure, etc. Calcium is important for keeping your bones strong. What drink has calcium? Milk. Good job. Burn. To use something as a form of fuel or energy. Using an exercise ball burns a lot more energy than sitting on a normal office chair. Injured. Hurt or damaged. He won the race despite having an injured shoulder. Complicated. Complex or difficult? Or complex and difficult? These instructions are complicated and hard to follow. Oh, great. So these types of exercises, we've got to fill in the blanks. Sometimes they do ask you this on the lower level questions just to help you. So as you can see, we've got the words here, the vocabulary that we've just learned. Strong, complicated, burn, injury, and simple. You can pause this now and try and fill in the blanks yourself and then come back to the video because we're going to do this together. Cotton is a something but light material. Oh, what did you think it is? I think it's strong because it can't be complicated. It can't be a burn. It's not an injury. Cotton is a material, so it's something we make our clothes with. The meal is so that anyone can make it. Oh, okay. So I think the meal is easy. So we're going to go with the synonym, simple. Next one, I couldn't take part in the match. So because of my, I would say, injured leg or my leg injury, you could say, my leg injury. The movie is long. I think it's going to be quite a long word. Long, something, and hard to understand. Oh, what word means difficult? Complicated. Great. And last one is swimming, something, a lot of calories. The only word we have left is burn. We say burns a lot of calories. It gets rid of a lot of calories. Think of a fire burning your fat away. That's what's happening. It's burning your weight. Did you get these correct? Don't worry if you didn't. Hopefully you're learning. Fantastic. Let's proceed with the article. Why walking is so good for our health. Walking is an easy way to stay healthy, but it's good for both our bodies and our brains. But how is something so simple so helpful? Well, studies have shown that it can help keep our bones strong as we get older. It can also help us keep our hearts healthy so we can live longer lives. Walking can also help us get better sleep, which is good for our health too. Both fast and slow walking can be good for us. Studies have found that fast walking helps our bodies keep us from getting sick, but slow walking has been found to burn more calories than fast walking. It's not just our bodies. Studies have shown that walking can help our brains work better as we get older too. In fact, walking can also just make us feel happier. That's because it gets blood moving around the body and to the brain. And although running uses twice as many calories as walking, we are much less likely to get injured while walking. So, for some people, walking may be better than running. You also don't have to walk very long. Walks as short as 10 to 30 seconds have been found to be good for you. So, if you want to be happy and healthy, it doesn't have to be complicated. Just take a walk. What did you think of that article? Quite interesting. I hope you've all walked today. So, next we have some true or false questions. Always good after you're reading something just to check your understanding. These come up in exams as well if you are studying for exams. Walking can help us sleep better. What do we think? It's true. Walking can help us sleep better. Let's go back to the article. Walking can also help us get better sleep. So that was in the article. Good job. Number two, both slow and fast walking can be good for us. Oh, yes, it was slow. Both of them can be good for us. So that's another. Oh, wow, I can draw a little heart on true. Oh, cute. So we've got walking can help us sleep better. Both slow and fast walking can be good for us. Let's check out the, can you see it? Both fast and slow walking can be good for us. Fast walking helps our bodies from getting sick. Slow walking has been found to burn more calories than fast walking. So they're both good for us. Number three, running uses 3 times as many calories as walking. Let's check. Oh, although running uses twice as many calories as walking. So it's not three times, it's only twice. Let's check our answers then. So we've got true and false because it's two times as many calories as walking. Good job, everyone. Let's go. We've got agree or disagree. Tell your tutor whether you agree or disagree with each statement and why. Number one, it's hard to find time to exercise. It's hard to find time to exercise, everyone. I'm going to give you I'm going to help you here. Let's change our drawing. Let's start with a good phrase to use when you want to agree or disagree. I agree and disagree, which means I am on the fence about this statement. I agree and disagree. I'm on the fence about this statement. So that's when you're in the in between. I'm on the fence. So my opinion is some people have very busy, stressful lives where they have a child or children and a job and they take care of their family. They have so many things to do. So I do completely understand that for some people it is hard to find time to exercise, especially if you have so many responsibilities. However, I do believe that there are things that you can do to maximize the exercise. So, for example, maybe you need to entertain your children. You can, I'm not a mother, so I cannot, I don't know what I'm saying. However, you can go to a park, play football with them, for example. You could do more active activities, or even if it's meeting a friend, don't meet them for a meal, meet them for a walk. There are things you can do if you feel like you don't have any exercise in your life. I meet a lot of people as well who even they take their classes whilst they're walking on the treadmill. So obviously not it's different for different people, but I do believe that sometimes you can always find a way. There is a way to exercise or move your body a little bit more, even if you have a lot to do. So that's why I'm on the fence. I can see both sides. It's important to enjoy exercising. Absolutely. I 100, I 100% agree with this statement because exercise should be a part of your daily life. And I believe we need to make our daily life more enjoyable. So if you can make exercise more enjoyable, you'll want to do it more. If you listen to a fantastic podcast every time you're at the gym, your brain will associate that with happy memories, positive feelings, which means that you'll be more than likely to go back. So I think it is important to enjoy exercising. But also be prepared that not every exercise is enjoyable. Sometimes you are pushing yourself, sometimes it's difficult, sometimes it's painful a little bit, but you can't expect everything to be so easy and not complicated. Number three, it's important to be consistent with exercising. Yes, I can't agree more. So, this is a very positive, agreeable sentence. I can't agree more. I can't agree more because exercise is something that we all need in our bodies for our health. And we can't just do it once in a while. We should be doing this regularly, consistently. It needs to be a part of our daily life as well as life in general. It should be, and it is, you have to be consistent. So, consistent means doing it every single day or most days, regularly, doing something regularly. So, I can't agree more. I think it's very important, not just for us, for our bodies, for the people around us. I think everything gets better when you're exercising consistently. Fantastic. What do you think? And let's just do the further questions. So, number one, how often do you go for walks? I go for walks daily at the moment. I'm really upping my exercise and trying to be as active as I can. I have my health goals, I have my weight goals, I have things that I really need to achieve. So, right now, I'm going for walks daily, and the weather is mostly okay. So, that is a positive. What are the nicest places for a walk in your area? I'm extremely lucky. I have so many beautiful places to walk. I can walk around my village and it is absolutely stunning. So I am so lucky. I can find nice places everywhere, to be honest. Number three, do you use any apps or devices to track your steps or exercise? Yes, I do. I use the health app on my iPhone to track my steps. I don't have an Apple Watch. I do have a Fitbit, but I haven't worn it in a while. I probably should because that was actually really helpful. So, yes, I do loosely track it. Number four, what are your favorite types of exercise? My favorite types of exercise are things like walking, strength training, swimming. I do like I'm not so much of a fan of the high intensity exercise. I like to take my time and do things. Yeah, slow and steady wins the race, right? That's how I feel about exercise. I'm more take it easy and maybe spend a bit longer than doing this really intense exercise. Do you prefer light or heavy workouts? It depends on the day. Sometimes I really prefer just a light exercise, maybe a bit of yoga, walk, maybe if my muscles are hurting. I do love a heavy workout when I'm in the mood. Sometimes I am just ready. I want to lift heavy. I want to do a lot more cardio. So it does depend on the day for me. Look at that. We finished. How was that today? I thought that article was quite interesting because I'm sure all of us can relate to walking or working on our health. So, if you were in my class, I can imagine we would have a lot to talk about, a lot to discuss in terms of that subject. You can see how the layout of the level 4 question was different to our level 7 question. Obviously, the level 4, there was a few more exercises that made us focus on the vocabulary and something that was challenging our ability to agree or disagree. So sometimes they build you up rather than throwing you into this open question that the C1 level articles like to do. But I hope that you once again enjoyed this class. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, subscribe to me. Also, I'm doing all of this work for free, and if you would like to support me, I do have my Ko-fi down below where you can buy me a coffee if you would like to. If this has helped you and you'd like to support me in some way, that would be fantastic. But just being here is amazing, and thank you so much for all the comments. Everything helps. Always leave me feedback and let me know how I can improve for the next time. But thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.